1, 2, 3. Now we're back. Good evening, everyone. Don't know what happened there with the audio. How's it going? Before you all say no, Mike. I know. I caught it. I saw it. Right. Weird game. I've apologies for not going on bang on time. I was here. I've just been having an absolute coughing fit, and it's probably going to happen again. I have been ill. Honestly, it feels like a pissing month at the moment. And I get into the mentality of like, right, I've had a couple of days where I feel all right. Like today I feel fine, but I am coughing up like fuck. It's a dead dry cough. And I'm coughing like mad. And I think, right, I'll have a couple of days, I feel all right, and then a cough goes away, and then I go and absolutely frag myself, and then I'm just fucking bedbound for days, man. Oh my good God. Anyway, let's talk about that shit show today then. As the title says, seemingly we might be able to get top 4. And it's through no fault of our own, or no credit to our own, or nothing to do with us. Everyone else is completely shit in the bed around us, and it's giving us half a chance. Half a chance. Tottenham and Arsenal are that shit. Me and Joe did a podcast where we said this, and we got loads of Arsenal fans going, you lot are fucking well shit, honestly. You should have been 9 points clear of us. You're on the same points as us, you absolute fucking tossers. But he also said, I think United will fuck it up. Honestly, if we'd have put any sort of semblance of form together over the last 6 weeks, not only would we be in with a shout of Champions League, we'd have already done it. Like, United have been so garbage. Now, yeah, Tuesday night we're getting our asses handed to us. Make no mistake. But there is so much opportunity for us here. I just still think we've absolutely fucking bollocksed it up, to be honest. I don't think we're going to go and get a point at all. Nothing Tuesday night. Nothing whatsoever. People saying, Ralph's been saying some interesting stuff. If someone can tweet me the quotes, because I've got the quote here from Ralph, which says, I can fully understand this is about Pogba being booed, that we're frustrated, so we don't think they should take on individual players, don't think that's right or correct. He was all right, in all honesty, today, Pogba. I mean, considering. I don't get with booing him. If he wants to go, just go. I won't boo him. It's a bit of a fucking weird one, if you ask me. De Gea's come out and said, we're not playing well. We should control more, especially against Norwich at home, 100%. We have a chance to be in the top 4 and we've got to fight for it. We made such hard work. Such hard work. Ralph said we're the only team in the league who concedes goals like this. As I said on Twitter, we're going to get into that as well, by the way. Jesus Christ. We spotted it in the preview that this is how Pookie was literally going to score a counter-attacking goal against us in behind. It's exactly what happened. He didn't pull off on Maguire, though. It was Lindelof who he actually beat, which was a different one, I guess. But still, and actually, I still think it was offside. I'm not having that VAR. I got that one right, in all honesty. Maguire, though, I tweeted, and it didn't go through before they actually scored. But I tweeted a few minutes before they scored. I was watching Maguire just not checking his shoulder, not scanning, and I didn't notice it originally, and now it's all I can see. Now I'm looking for it, and it is literally all I can see with him. He just follows the ball, just like really hawk-eyes the ball. Doesn't ever think, right, the ball's gone down there, quick glance, see where everyone is. Nothing like that, nothing. And it's particular highlight as well when it comes to, yesterday I read an article talking about why Kevin De Bruyne gets so many of his final third passes so accurate. And it was because he takes 0.45 scans per second, which means he scans 30 times a minute. 30 times a minute. Every single time the ball is passed, he scans. Every time someone dribbles, he scans. Every time someone moves out of somewhere, he takes another snapshot of the pitch so he knows where everybody is at all times. There's a reason why Kevin De Bruyne is the good footballer he is and Harry Maguire is not. There's more to it than this. There's more to defending than just tackling. The second goal, where he got dragged out over to the wing, I've seen people trying to lay the blame at all sorts of people. He broke the structure of the team. Pogba probably could have done a better job being the number 6 to fill in behind. Loads of teams have the number 6 fill in as an auxiliary centre half in between them when the ball goes out to a wide area like that and then moves again. It's just defensive position and defensive awareness, and United are fucking dreadful about it. We're awful with it, honestly. Namian Lion says shout out for Juan Mata, who really calmed things down when he came on. He was good when he came on, wasn't he? I think he was probably our man of the match in all honesty. Ronaldo aside, I think it's fair to say. He was very, very good when he came on. Um 3FHW says, Steve, do you think we can expect any improvement this season? No. The only improvement that you may see now, and it's just a may, it's not a definite, is with it being the end of Ralph, there's some players who might want to do stuff to sort of cement their place ahead of Ten Hag coming, but wouldn't put it past them to say no. Alistair says, and they said Ronaldo was the problem. It's fucking nonsense, isn't it? It was nonsense from the beginning. Do I think Ralph chatted with Ten Hag for that lineup? No, I don't think so. Andy says, Pogba can't even be trusted, never mind in a 2, never mind a lone DM. You could have got away with it in this game. I mean, for my own lineup, I had a very, very attacking lineup. I put Matic in there and then went for it. Ronaldo 1 game away from reaching 100 Premier League goals. Madness. This has to be the worst defence we've ever been, says Adnan. I would agree with that. Aaron says Ronaldo gave his match ball to Garnacho. I do like that. It was a shame Garnacho didn't get on. Danilo says, did I see Maguire's position on the first goal? I see Maguire's position all day long. And I think it's fucking awful. But you're not allowed to say that, apparently, because it's agenda. And that's what I was saying earlier. I was literally tweeting about what I'm seeing, and it's all I'm seeing with him at the moment. And people, because the goal happened like right after that, assumed I was talking about the goal. I never fucking mentioned the goal. People's inability to read never ceases to amaze me. It's madness. How many times do we let Pookie run in behind? A lot. Did I say this is the 16th consecutive season where Ronaldo has scored 20 plus goals? Ridiculous. Frightening. Absolutely frightening. I'd still say thank you, good night, though, at the end of this season. If United want to evolve, you've got to start being ruthless, and that includes, probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time. Himalayan Wanderer says only Ronaldo's going to put more performances and smash more goals into catch Son and Salah in the Premier League top scorer of the season. Is he in with a shout? Reece says it's a big if, but imagine United costing Liverpool the league on Tuesday. It's a fucking massive if, mate, 'cause I think we're going to get twatted. Dan says Salah, Mane and Diaz are going to rip us apart Tuesday. I think that's more likely than us stopping their fucking league title charge, in all honesty with you. That's the one thing that I haven't seen. Excuse me. That's the one thing I haven't seen with us under Ralph is I haven't seen us put in a defensive masterclass performance, a counter-attacking masterclass performance. We've not done that. With Ollie, and when you listen to some people, perhaps it was largely down to McKenna. With Ollie, we saw a lot of really good counter-attacking performances, and they've been non-existent under Ralph. I think Ralph's getting some stick that I don't think is fair to him. But one thing that I think you can say is defensive performances just have not been there. And yes, that's down to the personnel that are in defence, but I think it's also down to his abilities. Freddie McTominay being healthy for Tuesday could be a game changer. That's how low we are, says Fergie's Candlelight. Interesting. 1 sec, just trying to do a thing. Saji says, Ralph, do what Neville said not long ago, play the system and let the bad weeds be exposed. That could be a possibility. Walid says, Ralph is a flop. He's not been allowed to bring anyone in. Go and have a look at the tweet I'm just sending. Someone's just won the league that we're in, and the first thing that they do is tweet about me. That's fucking pathetic, innit? Will anyone even buy Maguire for us? I don't think so, to be honest with you. Robin says, 50 years I've been a United fan. This is worse than when we were relegated. At least we had players who cared then. Pogba wearing concrete boots already for the dip. I don't think it was that bad today. I thought it was all right. Sram says, hope you're doing well. Apart from the cough, I'm all right. Do we really need to replace anyone in the back four? Is it a matter of pre-season coaching? If you want to play a high line, you can't play Maguire. And in all honesty, I could make a case for replacing all four of them, to be honest with you. Should Ronaldo be our main striker under Ten Hag? Not for me, to be honest. What did I make of starting Jesse? I was shocked, to be honest. Will De Gea be the keeper? Yeah, I think De Gea will be the keeper under Ten Hag, purely because I think there's so much that needs fixing. You're gonna have to be patient and do stuff systematically, and you're not gonna be able to do it all in one go, I don't think. How did Jesse do in the game? To be honest, forgot he was fucking playing till midway through the second half. A completely ignominious performance. Saji says, did I notice Rashford lost a lot of muscle mass? To be honest, I was looking at it and thinking that. Andy says, worried about the game on Tuesday, seeing how easily Liverpool dismantled City today. We could get fucked off them, to be honest. Who do we keep? We'll fucking keep well more than we need to. I'll say that. Lowry says, I missed the game. Was Ronnie the only reason we won? Thought Sancho was relatively productive. The fullbacks were getting forward all right, but, you know. Yeah. It was very much down to Ronaldo, really. Do I think Ronaldo will score a hat-trick at Anfield? If I was putting money on it, I wouldn't be putting money on it. Ronak says, can Ronaldo play under Ten Hag and do a selfless shift while we find a replacement for him and the permit injured Eddie? I actually think you're probably going to find... I think you're going to find we'll bring somebody else in. It might not be a first choice one. It might be a bit of an understudy, but I think we'll bring somebody else in. I'm not sure he's going to be able to play constantly. Was that in? Says Mata was superb. Do you see that as well? Wayne Rooney again doing absolute fucking madness. Rob Berry, that's a great comment there. Culture beats strategy, and we're so far gone, it's untrue. It's true story. Sharam says, apparently CR7 is a problem. Lazy journalism. Reports on Calvin. Thoughts on him. He can play on his own as a 6, and that might be why he's being looked at. I think he's more of an upgrade on McTominay. I think he's a better ball player. Neves, Tielemans, or Tumemi would be decent. Two of those, and you've got a good midfield. Yeah, I would comfortably say that, to be honest. Norwich tore our defence apart. They fucking did. Right, I'm going to wrap it up because I can barely fucking speak. But cheers for tuning in. I'll catch you lot in the next one. Laters.